get here by going to HomeaZZon.com, clicking on stakeholders. And if you scroll down, also take a look at the stakeholders that we service. And as you scroll down, you get to the bottom, you'll see the owner stakeholder type. And if you click on that deck for owner, it actually opens up the property management deck. So here's the property management deck. And that's what we're going to focus on right now. All right. So this is a deck that a salesperson could use to when approaching an apartment complex, as well as any other slide deck that I need to create, or that maybe one or more people on the call can help me create. So just to recap, number one, you watch this video on YouTube, right? That kind of shows the HomeaZZon, our little animated 3-minute video that kind of tells the world what we do. Then you listen to the podcast, it's a 15-minute podcast. So you listen to that. Then you go to that investor slide deck. That's going to open up this slide deck where you can see at a high level just some bullet points of some of the problems that we solve for homeowners and renters. Because, again, to have this in the back of your mind, because working with me on this, working with us HomeaZZon on this, also opens the opportunity for you all to also participate in the larger ecosystem of HomeaZZon, not just apartment complexes, these other stakeholders, right? Our entire ecosystem, right? Which consists of homeowners and banks and vendors and appraisers and architects, and insurance companies, and all of the 12 different people that you go to HomeaZZon.com and click on stakeholders, all of these guys in our marketplace and with our community platform. And so instead of Reddit, people will start coming to HomeaZZon for real estate related stuff, right? It's related to real estate, they'll come to HomeaZZon first. All right. So that's who these stakeholders are. When you see these stakeholders, like, what are the zoning requirements for this area, stuff like that, and what are the environmental considerations that I need to be aware of? Then how do we integrate maintenance requests from tenants into our daily operations, right? That's something that a property manager would be focused on. This is something that an architect or a property developer would be focused on. But one of these different stakeholders is focused on one of these problems. And the solution to those problems is, of course, to build HomeaZZon, right? And that's what I did, right? So if you go to traction 2, yeah, so that kind of gets you to, just kind of giving a high level view of what we're doing with some of the initiatives. And with that being said, that's where I'm at right now with the documentation. The next thing is going to be the product and the registration piece. So we have a registration process at register.homeazzon.com. Businesses would come here to register. There's a registration form, and for the purpose of this conversation, property managers would come here. They would register. They would create their property management account. Once they register, they'll have access to our private label back office, which I'll show you a little bit of today. And I'll also get y'all some access to this as well once y'all are ready, so that you'll be able to come up in here. I'll get you all some HomeaZZon emails. So I'm gonna get you all property manager accounts. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna give y'all access to this so y'all can see how it goes. So right now I'm looking at a few different apartment complexes. I'm gonna go ahead and close this menu and close that menu just so y'all can see that the menu is closed. And this is Parkland Miami South. I can kind of click on that. I think I want to kind of fix this up a little bit, because when you click on it, you should see that we have 373 units. If I click on Parkland Miami North, you'll see that we got 352 units. I can add another unit to the building if I wanted to. We got Parkland, Palm Beaches, and you see I haven't added the units for that. If I go to Sanctuary Cove, I think we have 25 units. Right, if we go to, right, so I'll be creating a video, and now next time we meet, I actually will use the product a little bit more than what I'm gonna do right now. We'll create some buildings, we'll create some properties, and then we'll populate it, and we'll give you all some hands-on, and at the same time I'll get you all credentials and access so y'all can start playing with the tool yourself. Because this is a really great opportunity for y'all ladies. So let's just go ahead right here to Parkland Miami North. First, let's go to South. I think we're going 44. We got somebody in 4403. Let's go to 47. Right, we got a few people in 47. Right. So we're gonna go to 46. And I'm gonna invite somebody to 46. So what we'll do, we see that 46 is 2 bedroom, 2 bath, whatever, seven. It has a dining room, a kitchen, a laundry, whatever. And for example, these are the square footages. All right. And then it has, as far as the exterior area, it has a patio. And then, all right, let's assign somebody to that unit. So we're going to start with, I'll start with you, Marissa. Then I'll just put in a fake email for now. Yeah, this will have it. I'll say fake. But I'll put in your real phone number. So you should get an invitation to that property. So if you can, you should have to click on the link when you get that text and follow that link and log in with your email and that link. So just if you have a Gmail account, just click on Gmail, or if you have an Apple account, click on Apple. If you just want to type in your username and password, you can do that too. You can click on register. Otherwise, click on one of those links. And it's important that you understand this connection process so that you could properly instruct people to do the same. And it is important also that when you download the HomeaZZon mobile app, that you also log into the mobile app with the same email that you used when you clicked on this link to make a connection with the property. If I can get your attention back on the screen for a minute. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm selecting Parkland Miami South. And what I'm gonna do is now I want to see the maintenance request. I want to see if any tenants have any problems. I'll click on maintenance request. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and close this out just to get a little bit more real estate. And I do see that we do have some maintenance requests. If I were to click on this, I can see the pictures for this maintenance request. Maybe that's not a good one. I can see there's a crack in the tile. Okay. And then I can also see that there's one video associated with that maintenance request. And I'll play that at full screen. We're able to, kind of see that information. Also, if I wanted to send a message, I see that on October 9th. We said that we would get a maintenance guy on this. And then the owner asked 2 days later for an update. And then on the 26th, the property manager said they were going to get somebody on it. And still right now, the property manager still hasn't got anyone on it. What about this one? Here, the property manager said they were going to sign a ticket to Johnny. And then Johnny said he was about to start fixing it on. So at 1:51 a.m., the property manager signed a ticket to Johnny. And then at 7:30 later that afternoon, this tradesman, this maintenance guy said he was going to start fixing it, but we didn't hear anything else on the ticket. So we still got these 4 open items. We got 1 closed item, so we got 1 archived item. And also need to add the date closed column too, right? So I need to do that as well. But so we have that. And then here's the maintenance staff right here. So these are the people on the maintenance crew. So we got 3 people on the maintenance staff for this particular building. And you see that we have like 10 different buildings. So I can manage kind of all of my buildings, but mostly it'll be like 1 apartment complex that'll just pretty much have 1 building and they have all of these different units. So so this is the building maintenance staff. And then this is the property management team. And there's a bug right here I need to fix. And I'll be done with that by the end of the week. But meanwhile, we could start doing demos and start onboarding customers as well. So like I said, all right, so this is one piece of it. Then what I'll do is I'll show you the mobile app side so you can see the owner's experience.